That is crazy. This is definitely a razor sharp knife. I mean, I could shave with this thing. It's crazy.
Hi, my name is what? My name is It's named Sadie. Hi, my name is
What is up, guys? Product Probes Christian back at you. We got the 3 Oaks Survival Series pocket knife. Let's go ahead and get into it. Super nice packaging here. Got a little outdoors backline right there. I mean, first impression, this knife does actually look really nice. I don't have a little trouble here. Then open it up. Alright, let's get this thing out of here. Got your little knife guard right there. Let's go ahead and read off the packaging real quick. Got your dual-sided thumb stud, textured rubber grip, lockback blade, belt clip, and 1/2 inch serrated high carbon stainless steel blade. Woo! Okay, let's go ahead and get into this review. So like I said, we've got your stainless steel blade with your plastic handle. Got your little 3 Oaks emblem right there. Lockback lock right there. Click that down and it's going to go in nice. It's a manual open, so again you have to use those thumb studs there. More of a two-handed, and then you can go ahead and use those thumb studs. Our way of life right here on the belt clip. Let me give you a little close-up on that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn it around. Got your little 3 Oaks emblem right there on the handle. I mean, it looks pretty nice. You can kind of tell the cheapness of it just because of the plastic blade. It does feel a little cheap, but the texture on here is really nice. Got a bunch of ridges, and the plastic's all rigid up right here. Just really nice texture. Thumb studs. Got your stainless steel blade, half straight, half serrated blade. Got your little spot right here on the top for the good grip right here for your thumb. You can't really see it that great. You can see that grip on the top right here, but not bad. A little spot for your index finger right here. Lanyard hole as well on the back right here. This thing does look super sharp. I want to go ahead and let's see if I can't get any hairs off the bat. Oh yeah, wow. I mean, I can use this thing to shave. Wow. I don't know, I'm gonna give you a little close-up on here, but I mean, that is crazy. This is definitely a razor sharp knife. I mean, I could shave with this thing. It's crazy. Let's go ahead and actually go out and get the sharpness on this thing. Alright guys, actually before we go get the sharpness on the paper real quick, I just want to show you guys, this thing is actually extremely sharp. One of the sharpest knives we've done on Product Probe. As you can see, I mean, this took off like no problem, all that hair. I mean, I don't even give you a close-up. Let me give you another close-up right here. This thing actually shaving off my hairs. I mean, I don't know if you can see all those hairs right there. Let me kind of get you kind of coming up. I mean, look at all the hairs that are just coming off like it's nothing. But let's go ahead and go back and get that sharpness on that paper. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and test out the sharpness on this thing. Remember, it was extremely sharp, like razor sharp. I was cutting off the hairs with on my hand. Let's go ahead and test it out on a piece of paper. I'll hold it down here. I mean, look at that. That's just cutting right through that paper like it is absolutely nothing. Extremely sharp. Alright guys, as you just saw, this thing is extremely sharp. I mean, razor sharp. But one thing I do want to get on here too is the measurements. I mean, this thing is just a perfect size little pocket knife. I really do wish the handle was a different material, just make it that much better like an aluminum. But this thing is just the perfect size. Let me go ahead and get my ruler out. And we're going to go ahead and get some measurements. We're looking at 7.5 inches opened up, the length of the blade. We are looking at 3 1/4, I guess you could say, and then closed we are looking at 4 inches on the dot. So like I said, perfect little knife here. I mean, this thing is just super knife. Super simple. All we've got are the thumb studs and our little pocket clip here. Not too bad, not super beefy. I mean, just a perfect little pocket clip. But what I want to do real quick is actually go see what this thing feels like in the pocket. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and test this thing out in the pocket. Got a real nice little pocket clip on here. Not super beefy, I think it'll be perfect. Let's see how it slides on in the pocket. Alright. Little difficulty getting in there. That plastic's kind of rubbing against those jeans right there, making it a little difficult to get in there. One thing I do like about it is that the thumb studs don't interfere about getting in the pocket, and that the belt clip itself actually angles up and then comes down. So that way the whole knife goes in the pocket. There's not much sticking out of the top. As for printing, there is a little bit of printing, not too bad at all. I mean,
people are barely probably ever going to see that. As for the concealed, I'm kind of wearing a high shirt, but I'm guessing if you were wearing a lower shirt, you wouldn't even be able to see this thing. Let's try it maybe in this upper pocket right here. I don't know if it's too big. Let's see if it'll fit. Nope, fits in there perfectly. Yep, you can't even see that thing in there. Walking around, I mean, you can't even feel this thing, and there's extremely light knife, but it's like there's nothing even in there.
Alright guys, as you just saw, fits real nice in the pocket, no complications whatsoever. I mean, and you didn't even feel this thing. I mean, this thing is extremely lightweight just because it's got that plastic handle there. Speaking of that, I'm going to go ahead and get the weight on this thing. I'm guessing maybe it's got to be under 3 ounces. Let's open it up on the scale. 2.5 ounces. Like I said, folks, this is a 7.5 inch pocket knife, and we're looking at 2.5 ounces. Extremely light. I mean, guys, this knife, it's a great knife. I definitely would recommend this. This is one of my, I mean, honestly, I'd say top 10s. And if it were to have that, you know, aluminum handle on there, it would definitely be in my top 3. This thing is super nice. Looks really nice. It's very, very, very sharp. I mean, overall, just great pocket knife. Bought it for maybe 10 bucks. I'll leave that link in the description. Made by 3 Oaks. Bought it off of Amazon. But guys, there you have it. This is the 3 Oaks Our Way of Life Survival Pocket Knife. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.